salary cut. 9 o'clock in the day. No way to get paid. Bills and more bills. Bills and more bills. 3 trillion dollars spent, nothing to show. That's how it goes. Yeah, that means it goes. Nothing. Public health fail. Public works fail. Local government fail. Central government fail. 57 years. Tears. 57 years. Praise. No bread in the kitchen. No gas in the car. No water in the pipe. Everybody by the bar. Hole in the pavement. Hole in your shoe. Hole in your wallet. It's only holes for you. I want to tell you something, All you know me by now. All you know me well enough by now to know if the video start with me here looking like that, is trouble and worries from a side. Make sure that you have your fire extinguisher. Tonight will be real fire. Yeah? Satish, give me something to share. It is our YouTube link because apparently the YouTube bubbling. For my visually impaired people, especially my visually impaired friend, tonight is June 7th, 2022. The video started at 9:10. And I wanted to ask Trinidad and Tobago, I'm going to do a show in Queen's Hall or Napa sometime soon. Felicia Holder is going to be taking information for people who want to be sponsors and have their names and their products in the show, $10,000. But the show going to be massive. We're going to have other comedians, but I will be on stage and it'll be my first show. It's not a political meeting, it's a show, and we're going to talk about everything and anything. And if you want to reserve tickets, special reserve tickets will be going on sale shortly. And the special reserve ticket list, you can add your name to that now by WhatsApping Felicia Holder tonight and tell her at 769-4590. Now I'm telling all of this, I'm real busy. I had too much going on to be getting WhatsApps from you all next week to say, oh God, we didn't know, we had forget, we put aside, we organized, but we didn't. Fix all your business, fix it proper. Message Felicia now while I'm talking at 769-4590 and say I want to book tickets for Philip in Queen's Hall. We're organizing that. Philip live on stage. Cool. We negotiating and finalizing everything. So don't panic. But we want to sell out the tickets before we even launch, so that we know that's in the bag. So make sure your seat and your family, you're going to want to be there. People are going to be telling you, boy, if you see what you miss, and you're going to be vexed. And before you get vexed, and you have to get vexed, don't let yourself get vexed. Vex is not a good thing to be. Vex is not a good thing to be. Take it from me, I always vex. But when you see I willing to do a show with my hair looking like that, things gonna go on. Things gonna pop off tonight. I also want to say that the acoustics in this studio makes me sing Elvis Presley music before I go live, just to get my vocal cords ready. And one of these nights, I just put in your notice, instead of playing calypso and thing that you're accustomed to, I might open the show with me. Now that was me in 9 o'clock in the morning, gunman and she hold it like that. That was me. But I wasn't really singing. Chocolate Allen and Kurt Allen and them was harmonizing that song. I ain't really sing. I did more talking. But I do have, in my estimation, beautiful voice. Now, it could be all in my head. I'm willing to accept that. But just in case it isn't, one of these nights, and I see in one of my very good friends, Richard CJ, he knows how well I sing. And I see he is giving me encouragement. I think he wants me to start singing tonight. Everybody who's watching the video, if you think that we can belt out a chorus or two, just say it, and we will. You know, we live to serve. The name of this show is Licks in Your Mother Neck. Now, every now and then, I do a show that upsets people in my family. Every now and then. I tell it all you, book all your ticket for that special Philip Alexander on stage. They're going to have plenty other people, comedians and entertainers that you want to see. It's going to be a mega show. You're going to cuss yourself and kick your neighbor. And your neighbor ain't going to know why if you miss it. So don't let that happen. Call Felicia. WhatsApp Felicia at 769-4590. All the women are telling me to sing. You know why? Because they know that a man who could sing is a man who could do anything. Licks in your mother neck. Every now and then, all you message Felicia. If Felicia message me and ask me what the hell going on, why my phone blowing up, I will sing. So start a message her now, 769-4590. Say I'm booking tickets. I want 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 4 tickets, 10 tickets. Buy a ticket, scalp your tickets. This is a make a money. This is a make a money time. Buy plenty tickets and scalp them. People gonna be coming outside there rushing. And you'll be able to say, I have tickets to sell. Anyway, let's get on to the substantive meat of the motion. Every now and then, I do a video that's upset people in my family. You had to do a very serious video for it to upset people in your own family. Tonight, I would like to ask all of my son's friends to come off the video. If I know you through my son Josh, come off the video. Because I'm going to be talking some of Josh business here. And I don't want Joshua to find out, because he will get vexed. And Joshua's a fella, when he get vexed, when he was small, I could handle him, but he's a big 29-year-old man now. And when he get vexed, he like a tropical storm. Anyway, I posted on Facebook today. This is what I posted. For all the jackasses that duck in the conversation, this is what I posted. You think my child could have been outside there beating up other people's children? You all asking what parents can do? A lot. Discipline happens in the home. Absentee parents is the #1 cause of all school violence. These children looking for attention make their parents liable. First of all, teachers at risk. Remind me that I said teachers at risk, so I'll come back at teachers at risk. Secondly, all the psychologists and the counselors and the people who know better than me know that as a bush psychologist, a bush lawyer, a bush counselor. So if I say all of it is caused by absentee parents, you know, I mean some of it. I know what percentage of it. They might come on and tell me it is more than more. It's all and all. But it's a large percentage. And I'll tell you how I know. Because when you get these children into counseling, at some point, they're going to break down and they're going to cry and say, Mommy, don't pay attention to them, or Daddy never meet Daddy, and all kind of drama, right? So, the only way to get children to behave themselves is to make sure that the children that come into your school know how to behave themselves. Or they're talking demerit points. and giving demerit points to the children. Bullshit. You go and give a child who's so lost in the world that the only way that they know how to get some attention is go and beat up other people's children. You think that you demeriting that child to make sense? You go anger that child more. You need parents doing their work. You know who's supposed boot camp, all they now start to talk. You know who need to get demerits? Parents. Parents. And you see fathers, by law, so you can't break, pull up your pants and go and leave that child to run wild and terrorize the country. Until that child is 18 years old, you have two responsibilities: to give the child mother some financial support to raise the child, and to be an active participant in the child's life. And I'll tell you why. Because you should be the first one, fathers, to pay the penalty if your children running wild. It is the absence of fathers in the home. Now, if the father dead or the father in jail, well, that's just some tough freaking cookies. But the truth of the matter is, fathers in Trinidad and Tobago have pissed away their responsibility. I know fellas who have gray hair, no hair, they spray painting hair on their head. Them fellas happy bald head come in style so they can shave their hair and pretend they're 20 years younger. In 51 degrees. Oh God, you see them. They're in their 50s and their 60s. In their 60s, they do 40 and 40s, they do 20. Listen, I don't know. When 9 o'clock in the night reach, after I do this video, 10 o'clock in the night, I want to be doing this in front of my TV with my air condition blowing cold breeze. You think I want to be outside smelling people's cigarettes and boy, 1 o'clock in the morning? If I wasn't already sleeping, my whole day the next day spoiled. I don't know how them old men, those parties so hard. I see them. I go out for a jerk chicken on the avenue. But you and I are not on the same beat. I come for food. You come for a different kind of food. But so many of our fathers refuse to freaking grow up. Your children watching you. You're a jackass of an example. And you're arguing with the children mother, and you're fighting with the mother, new man, and all this kind of shit. You're teaching the children crap. The biological father of children should be liable for the behavior of children. Put the responsibility on the father. You don't get to say, well, she don't let me see the child, so to hell with that. Go in the family court and fight for your child. Go in the family court and fight for your child. Give the parents demerit points. Demerit points. Give the mother demerit points. When a mother reaches 10 demerit points, take away the child. Take away the child. You don't deserve this child. This child deserves to be raised properly and educated and taught how to get along in civil society. All you're raising vagabonds. All you're raising vagabonds. And to the parents who, when your child get beat up in the school, and you're all of a sudden vexed. And you're vexed because you wasn't paying attention when other people's children was getting beat up. But the day your child get beat up, you want to come and make noise. I see a child get stabbed in her face. I see a child get stabbed in her face. I telling all you, if that was me, Lord, well boy, the first person I'm coming for is the person that stabbed my child in the face. You is all of a sudden an adult, and I'll beat the mother and the father out of you. When I done, your fingerprints on backwards. I'm bringing people to help me cut your ass. You're getting a lifetime of licks that you was overdue to get. We're going to make sure and walk with cold water. We're going to sap your face with lime alcohol, wake your ass back up, and cut your ass again. I promise you. That is the kind of people we need. You can hooligan, you can vagabond. When Marshall tell them, who kick down the gate, throw down thing, grab thing and take it. Children learn what they live. And in the absence of parents, they're taking Marshall advice, they're taking Synergy TV advice, they're taking all them are people who tell, because you don't have a father and a mother to tell you, don't be a vagabond, that life have consequences. Today I'm having a conversation with a friend of mine, well, a social media friend, and she's saying to me, I understand the point you're trying to make about making the parents liable. She said, I have 6 children, 5 perfect, I have 1 that are trying, but we real trying, we sitting, we talking, we giving him access to all kind of extracurricular activities, but he coming up bad. I said, take him by the police station and let them lock him in the cell. She said, what? I said, yeah. Let them lock him in the cell. Leave him there in a police station cell. And come back and tell him why he's still locked in the cell. I want you to understand. If this was a real arrest, I can't do nothing to get you out. I don't have money to spend on lawyers. I don't have them big string that all them other friends that you're moving with have. So if police have to lock you up, and I want to tell you something, this jail and nice, they make the right fake. And this is a police cell. If you end up inside the jail, it's worse. And you have to be able to teach your children that. And you have to scare your own children straight. And you have to teach your children that life have consequences. Them 2 little fellas who shoot that boy in Sangre Grande, those 2 fellas who shoot that boy in Sangre Grande,